Welcome to episode 8 of Animatronic Holiday Reviews as we continue our 3-episode back-to-back. What we got here is, of course, the DanDee animated singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer plushie, released, of course, in an unknown year by a company called DanDee. Now, just last week on my 2024 Christmas Holiday Project Marathon, you guys have seen when we celebrated the 60th anniversary of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. And earlier this month, we saw our famous reindeer return to NBC after many years of being on CBS. Now, this plushie is just very simple and unique. Now, I don't know how long that I had this plushie, but I think I got him sometime in the 2010 decade. I want to say early 2010s. I really can't remember. Alright, so let's look at the design of Rudolph. Of course, it is in the design of the baby Rudolph / kid Rudolph, from the beginning of the film. The beginning of the special, and the part where we see that Rudolph gets kicked out of playing any reindeer games and gets bullied for his shiny red nose. Speaking of his red nose, here it is, the most iconic design that makes our famous reindeer famous of all. Now, like I said in Snowman, named Frosty the Snowman. Of course, if you hadn't seen Sidestep or Frosty's review, check it out. Other animatronic reviews are coming in the future. Going back to Rudolph right now, of course we know this famous reindeer gets a lot of merchandise. And this one is no exception. There we go. I can't really speak. I also have a couple of Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer Christmas ornaments that are on my tree. I'm not sure if you guys were able to see it when the previous episode I did the review on the animated storytelling Santa Claus. Alright, so for the animatronic part, it's just very simple. So he spins his red nose. Of course, he sings his most iconic song, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Well, let's see it in action. Yep, so it just spins his red nose and just sings his song, and it's a really cute plush. The only thing is that he sings his song very short, unlike the other Rudolph merchandise that we got in over the years, where he sang his song longer. Except DanDee. DanDee's has like a very short Rudolph soundtrack record. Audio recording. There we go. Alright, I guess we can see him in action one more time. Okay, so that is, of course, my review on the DanDee animated singing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer plushie. Now, I think you can find this version at eBay or your local flea market. I know DanDee still makes Rudolph merchandise with the same audio recording from, of course, this plushie. Unlike other companies like Jimmy Industries, where every time they release a new Rudolph merchandise, we always get new Rudolph audio recordings. Not DanDee, though. They are kind of lazy on doing that. But anyway, if you enjoy it, just hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, and visit me on my other social media platforms. We'll see you in episode 9.